No Film School's coverage of NAB is brought to you by My Road Reel. The world's largest short film competition is back. Shutterstock, your source for stunning HD and 4K footage, plus high-quality music. Blackmagic Design, amazing solutions for film, post-production, and television.
Hey guys, it's Andy Zoe with No Film School. We're here at the Glidecam booth with Lee, who's the designer of the Ultra-Cam Pro. Now tell us what this is.
Well, it's basically for a run and gun shooter. It kind of solves a problem of when you're traveling, like what I do. I shoot mainly reality shows, and basically it's a 5-in-1 tool. And it's very, very light. Everything fits in a backpack. So you basically have a monopod, a stabilizer, a shoulder rig, all within one. It also acts as a hi-hat as well, and it can also do jib shots. So in its most basic form here, you can see it as a shoulder rig here. Nothing too fancy here, but where it becomes kind of special is in the unique design and the way that these will turn. So you can see here that the handles here turn, and the way I use it is kind of like this, so that I can hold the camera and operate everything manually, which is something you can't do with the traditional shoulder rig. But where it becomes kind of special is how fast it becomes different tools. So within a matter of seconds, and I don't have to remove the camera plate or remove the camera, it's now a monopod. If you have to get that shot, you can. So I went from shoulder rig down to monopod. This version is 4 feet 8 inches. We also have a 5 foot 11 inch version. And then just because of the ergonomics of the design, you can see how these handles move around. This is really where the true value comes into this kind of a rig. Again, it's for a run and gun shooter or documentarian shooter. And it's very, very balanced.
What's on the bottom? Is that a weight that also doubles as the leg?
Unlike a normal monopod, this one has a weight. It's a 4-pound weight with the rubber on the bottom. This is medical grade gel with neoprene, so it's waterproof.
And this is also where your shoulder would rest.
That's where your shoulder rests as well. And the great thing about it is, because that weight's on the bottom, it does start to take on a very stabilized feel. But when you're in a run and gun situation, you don't have a stabilizer, all of a sudden you do have a stabilizer, and you can just see how well that works. That's just sitting in the palms of my hands, and now I have a stabilizer. So it goes from a shoulder rig to a monopod to a stabilizer just that fast. And you can see how great that works. I mean, it's very effective.
No, that's very, very creative.
And it turns very, very quickly. It took me about 4 years to design it. I wanted to make sure that it was very, very durable. So it's made from aircraft aluminum. It's a military grade. I'm going to take you guys down to the floor right now. And now it's an instant hi-hat. So, it's just sitting on the ground. I have a hi-hat now. If I wanted to, I could do like a cool jib shot with it. So it's very, very useful in that sense. And it's very quick. Everything is very fast on how you can put it back to normal. Then once again, I'm back into a shoulder rig mode. And if you're sitting on an Apple box, it just rests very, very easily.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the great thing about it, it's very, very durable. I can't tell you how many times I've traveled and I've had my equipment break on me.
Of course.
I have dropped this thing and thrown this thing down to the ground a million times, and it just doesn't break.
About how much does this weigh?
So this is our heaviest version. That weighs 6 pounds. The other version weighs 4 pounds. And it's all about the kind of camera.
Is that the taller version that you mentioned?
Yeah, that's 5 foot 11. This is the 4 foot 8 inch version here. And it's extremely durable. It's military grade, and it can take a beating and keep on shooting.
Price and release?
It's going to be $499, so about $500. And it should be the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter 2016.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Thank you so much for showing that to us.
Yeah,
Dave.
Great. Thanks for coming by the Glidecam booth.
And that was the Ultra Pro?
It's called the Ultra-Shot.
The Ultra-Shot Pro at Glidecam.